your girl, Miss Ruby V, and this is the Boom Bap Hour. We have very special guests here on the Ruby V exclusive, Clyph and Donald from MMDP Global Corporation. Welcome. We are so glad to have you on the Boom Bap Hour. How you doing today?
That was great. Happy to be here.
Great. So, is Donald on the line as well?
Let me check. He's not personally with me.
Okay, no problem at all. I just wanted to know, just to make sure I knew who to gear everything to. No problem. So, Clyph, let me know about you as an artist. What would you like people to know about you, and where are you from?
Well, originally, I'm from Virginia, just a little small country town on the eastern coast of Virginia. Been out in Houston for about 15, 16 years, doing music for about 7 of them.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and what's going on as far as your newest projects and music on the MMDP label?
I have a project in construction at the moment. Right now, most of my focus from me and my team is on my single that's out right now, Shot. It's streaming on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. So we're just getting ready for that. We're getting ready for the video release for Shots, and just putting in work towards promotion.
That sounds really, really dope. So what stands out about this single? Let us know what it's all about.
This single is actually perfect for everything that's happened this year, because to sum up 2020 in a word, after this whole year, you're going to need a shot. You're going to need to sit back, kick your feet up, take a shot, and digest everything that had happened. And that's exactly what this song is for. This song is to get you turned up in your living room, in your car on the way to and from work, in the club, wherever you hear it.
Okay. Well, that sounds really dope. We're going to be listening to some of your music after this interview, too. So that's going to be really, really dope. All right. And so tell us a little bit about your history. Like, when did you start, performing and everything? Like, what age? When did you know that this was what you were meant to do?
Actually, it's funny. It didn't start with rap. My mom was a singer, and she sang in the church choir, stuff like that. And she got me into it. It turns out I could sing. So it started with me singing in choirs, doing little performances and solos at my choir in my high school and stuff like that. And then one day, one of my friends played an instrumental and was like, "Hey, bro, see if you can freestyle." And from there, I started writing and just got better.
Wow. That's really, really cool. Yes, and it just starts like that. But, if you kind of have a musical direction early, which it sounds like you did, it can pretty much, transpire in many forms. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, on top of my mom, I had to give it to her musical inspiration. Smokey Robinson, Michael Jackson, those were her go-to artists.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, we know that 2020 is almost over, so what's next for you in 2021?
2021, a lot of this focus that's been on my single will drop back to my album and the project that I have in creation. And I don't want to say too much about it, because on this project, I plan on letting everybody know the full story of Clyph. So I don't want to say too much about it. Just if you hear any of my singles and you like them, I guarantee you'll like the album more than what you heard.
Okay. Well, we're definitely excited to hear that. And we ask this question to every single person that interviews with us.
Always wanted to be the next podcast star? So what's the holdup? If you're looking for the easiest way to make your podcast, then listen up. Anchor gives you everything you need to make your podcast in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. And that's not all. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. And you can easily make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Ready for your voice to be heard across the globe? So what are you waiting for? Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, ANCHOR.FM to get started today.
You gotta pass the initiation.
Go ahead, shoot.
Okay, so here it goes. What does hip-hop mean to you? Or therefore, if you like to word it as, how did hip-hop choose you?
Hip-hop, I can answer both if that's okay.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, what hip-hop is to me is a form of expression that only a few people can give and receive. It can be received by everybody, but there's certain aspects of it that it's for a chosen few. And if you have that platform, I feel like it's your job to either tell a story or be informative.
Absolutely.
And as far as, ask me the second question one more time.
Yes, well, how do you feel hip-hop chose you?
Well, given everything that I feel about hip-hop, that's actually my avenue to communicate. I'm not a very talkative person. I don't really like people. Not that I have anything against them. I'm an introvert. So a lot of things that I have to say or a lot of things that's on my mind end up getting translated into my songs.
Okay. All right, great answer. I love hearing the answers to these questions. Yes. All right. And is there anybody who you would like to work with in the future?
In the future, one person I would love to work with in the future on a hip hop level would be Jordan Lucas. And as far as, because I do sing and rap, so as far as an R&B vocal side, I'm kind of leaning towards Chris Brown, given he's from the exact same state that I'm from. I've always wanted to make that a collab.
Okay. Where in Virginia are you from?
This little small country town called Gretna.
Okay. No. I know a few people from Virginia around. I don't know much about it, but I know the cities that I know a couple of people are from, so.
And I guarantee you all of them live in a little country town or came from the smallest village you can name.
Okay. So you sing too? Come on, you gotta bless us with some singing. You gonna bless us with a little singing so we can know exactly what we gotta hear too?
I want to, but I can't at the moment. I can't. I gotta let y'all do y'all digging.
Oh, well, okay. Cool. Well, let us know everywhere that we can find your music. I mean, I'm talking about your social media, your website, everything that you have to offer. Let us know, where can we find it?
Okay, you're gonna be able to find me on Facebook under James Oliver. Also, the fan page is gonna be Clyph, CLYPH. On Instagram, it's gonna be _Clyph.
Okay.
And just on Pandora, iTunes, and YouTube, just look for Clyph and look for the single Shots, and that's the one I'm pushing right now.
All right. Well, sounds good. Well, we're gonna be playing that after this interview for sure. Is anybody you want to give a shout out to before you go?
I do want to shout out Murder Donald Adams from MMDP Records. That's my producer, my engineer, and that's the one that really just be pushing me to get in the booth and do what I do.
Dope. All right, then. Well, it was such a pleasure to be able to have you on the Ruby B exclusive. Again, this is Clyph off of MMDP Global. Keep it locked, everybody. It's the Boom Bap Hour Uncut, y'all. Don't go anywhere.